Welcome to the Parts Watch training series on multi-store phone room. This video shows how to use terminal phone room functionality at point of sale. So let's go to invoicing, and at login to point of sale, the system looks at the stores you have permission to access and only allows you to sell in those stores. And then the system looks at the stores the customer can buy from and only allows the customer to be found in those stores, regardless what stores you can sell in. The system checks to make sure you're on a phone room terminal, and if you are, when a customer is located to store in a ticket, the system checks the account's phone room store value, and if it's not set to a specific store, the system opens the Browse Locations window to select the location to route the ticket to. You can click Cancel to stay in the current store, or select a store, and the customer will be loaded there. And if the customer is set to buy from a specific store, the system automatically changes to that store and the customer is loaded there. If a customer is set to buy from a store not in your store group, the system will automatically load the customer in that store and you'll be able to start the ticket. However, you will not be able to access any other screens except invoicing in that store. Either way, a Change Store button replaces the Change Printer button for phone room terminals, and prior to adding the first part to the invoice body, if you need to change the location, click the Change Store button and the Browse Location window opens. So double-click or highlight a store and click the OK button to change stores for that sale, and the customer is loaded in that store. However, once an item is added to the ticket, the Change Store button is grayed out and unavailable. And with items on a ticket, the Change Customer button can be clicked to change the customer, but this only allows the change within the current location. The store selling the parts can no longer be changed for this sale. As a phone room rep, you'll be able to use normal point-of-sale functionality when selling and editing line items based on your security. During a standard sale, sell or scan items on the ticket. Sales and returns can both be added to the same ticket with no changes to the return process. And all catalog lookup, sourcing, and auto-sourcing functionality is available for the phone room tickets. Phone room tickets can be output as a WIP, a pick, a pack, a quote, or a commercial on-account invoice, and are queued to be printed by the background processor in the store that the invoice is being created in. Tender options, including deposits, are not available for phone room tickets. And an icon displays on the screen border when a phone room ticket is in progress. So just to see the process flow, let's start a phone room ticket in Store 7 and route it to Store 5, since that's where it will be delivered to the customer from. And we'll print it as a pick so stock can be pulled from Store 5. So now, from the invoicing store, the counter person can open the ticket, edit, print, or void it, following all existing invoice processing rules. And depending on the customer, finalize it on account or as a cash invoice through tender, and stock is adjusted in that store. Sales are tracked to the phone room rep that processed the tickets, and any items added to the ticket are tracked to either the rep or the counter person who added them, and then the employee who prints the invoice is tracked as the cashier, following existing invoicing functionality. And phone room invoices are tracked as a type of internet order in the Lisa Transactions report. And finally, should connectivity be lost, all processing continues following normal Mode 2 rules. Tickets created in Mode 2 are held in the phone room store's background job until the stores come back online. And that's it for terminal phone room functionality. If you have questions, please check F1 Help or contact customer support for assistance. And thanks for joining us.